Oh my gosh, this video is so good. There's a hamster trying to get through the Mario game. Ah, that's adorable. Who did this? The secret life of my hamster. Oh my gosh. There are quirks to every genre of photography and every type of photographer. Just way that we see the world, things that we might keep in our pockets, to items that catch our eye. They're just these little obsessions and quirks. Or maybe it's just me. Monique Renee here, photographer, and videographer of pets and people in the sunny state of Colorado. If this is your first time here, welcome to the pack. If you're returning, high paw to you. After 5 years as a professional pet photographer, there are some things and some ways that I think that are just normal to me that get kind of a side eye or a blank stare from people that just don't get it. Okay, so here are some examples. Most of my jacket pockets and bags and bookshelves have somewhere one of those little squeakies that you get out of the inside of a squeaky toy, but you could buy those just like that. And it's kind of embarrassing if I go from a photo session and then on with my day and forget that I have a little tiny squeaky in my pocket, and then I bend over to pick something up or I turn just right and all of a sudden I squeak because it squishes in my pocket. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so squeaky toys kind of everywhere is part of my world. There are cheese sticks in my fridge that are just for client dogs. When I buy a packet of cheese sticks, people at the house say, "Oh, can I have one of these? Or do you have a session coming up?" People know. In this studio space, I have a refrigerator and one of the only things in there is coffee and cheese sticks. So I always have a good supply of cheese sticks. Another quirk is every time I go to a furniture store, all I see are places to pose dogs and cats everywhere. This chair I got at the furniture store specifically to pose dogs and cats in. Every time I go to a furniture store, that's all I see. A friend of mine works in a really nice furniture store, and every time I go visit her there, I think, oh man, you have so many great things that I could add to my studio for dogs and cats to sit on. The same principle applies to thrift stores and antique shops. Everything there is a prop for some kind of photo session idea that I have. If it's not for clients, it's for the rescues, all the different rescue work I do. Oh, it's such a fun place to find props for cats, especially little smaller things that you can make for them. Yeah, so when I go shopping, I pretty much see things that I could use for pet photography. Every park, trail, vista, everywhere is a potential location for dog photography, for pets and their families. Everywhere. I can go up into the picturesque Rocky Mountains, which dogs aren't usually allowed into the national park, and I keep thinking, oh, looking out over those snow-capped peaks, it sure would be cool to have a dog standing looking out over that vista. When I'm going down a trail, when I'm even at a city park, I'm thinking, oh, that one little corner would be so pretty. Yeah, so everywhere I go is also a pet photography studio. Okay, I'm constantly scouting for clothes for dogs and cats, so bow ties and bandanas. So I'm always looking for clothes for dogs and cats. And along that same line, every time I go into kind of a kid's jewelry store like a Claire's here in the US, I'm always on the lookout for things, especially for cats, like little tiny strings of pearls that you put on a baby, or those human baby headbands that are really soft and different colors, and maybe they have a little bow on them. You put those around twice and those go on a kitten, so cute and so soft and easy. So every time I go into a kid's jewelry store, I'm also looking for props and accessories for animal models. Kind of along that same line, whenever I go into a human jewelry store, my eye immediately goes to the animal themed jewelry, like this cat necklace that I have. I have several different pairs of earrings, like a dog, and going squirrel, shiny, ooh, shiny. And I would constantly go to the cases that had the animal themed jewelry in them. Oh my gosh. So that's just how my brain thinks. Every shirt, pants, socks, shoes that have dogs or cats or animals on them in some way, I get right away. I don't know how many pairs, I'll show you how many pairs of shoes that I have that have dogs or cats on them. Almost all of my socks, except for my like really thick winter socks, they all have animals on them. Every time I'm at a clothing store and I see something with dogs or cats on it, you've seen it in these videos. I wear a lot of that and I just love them. This shirt, this is from a video creator on YouTube, Cinecom, and when I first discovered his channel, it was Copycat Friday, and they were wearing this shirt. I got about 30 seconds into that video and I stopped it and I ran to my computer and ordered one of these shirts from cinecom.net. I couldn't help it. I just can't help it. I don't know if you remember this video where I'm wearing a ridiculous outfit and it has cats all over the pants. Oh my gosh. I got those for a road trip and I had to text my daughter and say, would you be embarrassed if I wore these pants on our road trip? They're just so comfortable. So that's also one of the strange pet photographer obsessions. Oh, craft stores? Huh. It's a whole place to build props. If you saw my video from February of the cat kissing booth, that's all craft supplies. And we made this cute little cat kissing booth out of paper and boxes and markers. So fun. And I get so distracted in those stores. If you saw my video about building my portable studio set, it's got fabrics. I look for blankets and pillows and scarves. Oh my gosh, so many things in those craft stores that I only think, oh, that would be a great prop, or I could build that into a set, especially at the rescues if they have a theme coming out. Yeah, craft stores too. And I don't even have this on my list, but I realized that I have like 3 different animal themed purses. So I've kind of gone crazy with that as well. Tell me, is this just me? Do you get it? I mean, sometimes people, I'm sure, look at me strange, like, wow, what has come over that person? But if you're a pet photographer, you might get it. Like, do you stop at every shirt that has a cat on it or a pair of socks? Do you like stop dead in your tracks when you see the perfect chair to pose a dog in or the perfect blanket to pose a kitty in? Oh my gosh, when you're going into the jewelry store, do you pick out little pearls for kittens to wear? Or is it just me? Tell me, am I the only weird, quirky pet photographer out there that my life, everything I see through pet photographer glasses? Let me know. Tell me what else I can obsess on down in the comments. If you get me, if you get this, you know what I'm talking about. Let me know what you obsess on in pet photography. Like, do you buy purses? Oh, stationery. I didn't even think of that. Oh, I just got this board. Hold on. I just got this whiteboard for the studio here. And it has dogs and birds and cats. I think there's a cat on here somewhere. Cat. This is gonna be in the studio here for planning. Yeah, office supplies too. Oh my goodness. Okay, my list goes on and on. But thank you so much for joining me here today. If this has been entertaining or valuable to you at all, please give it that like, paw that subscribe button, and let your fellow quirky pet photographers know. Maybe they've got some insights too. Thanks for joining me here today, and as always, I wish you many woofs, purrs, and TREATS's. Good puppy. You didn't move at all or blink. Yeah, you're so good during these videos. Good job.